everyone, welcome to Banff. We are here in a canoe thanks to the Banff Canoe Club. We are in Banff for the next 3 nights, camping at Two Jack Lake, one of our favorite camping areas in Banff National Park. And if you're new around here, my name is Becky. Travis is in the back end here, and we also travel with our daughter Teddy, and we are Roots and Wings Travel. So thanks for coming to watch this video as we enjoy a few days in Banff. So our first stop here in Banff is for a very late lunch. We are at the Banff International Park Coffee House. And we just got some wraps that they toasted up for us and croissant, and we got a little iced chai tea latte. So a nice little lunch here in Banff. Captain of the boat here at the front of the canoe. Okay, we are all finished up with our lovely little paddle. Just a nice, I don't know if it's a tradition, but something I like to do for my birthday.
Very relaxing.
Yeah. We just enjoyed a lovely little dinner at the Bear Street Tavern, which is one of our favorite places in Banff. Definitely our favorite pizza place. I've showed it in probably lots of other vlogs at this point. And we are here for dessert at the Walled House restaurant, which is kind of located near the Fairmont Hotel. And it's just like the cutest little place. It was built, I think, in the 1920s. As a golf clubhouse, because we're right on the golf course here. So just it looks like the coolest little place, and we're gonna head inside and have some birthday dessert. We got our fondue spread, and there's like some fresh fruit, and then actually she said blueberry marshmallows and a few different types of cakes. So this looks like pretty dreamy fondue. I can't wait to dig in. So you can park right here at the bottom of the Bow Falls and take a nice little walk up, or you can park at the Fairmont Hotel and they have a free shuttle that will then take you down to the restaurant. So those are your options. We are here at the Two Jack Lakeside campsite, and we are in Site 65. It is a really nice campground here. We are on the road, so there'll be a little bit of road noise in our experience. We are really close to the lake, so maybe we'll be able to put our paddle boards in the lake one of these days. We're here for 3 nights, so looking forward to kind of being able to settle in and do a few things in the Banff area. It's actually been like super quiet and peaceful evening here at Two Jack, so it just feels like a pretty glorious night to be outside. And I was a little bit worried after our Kananaskis trip that we'd come to Two Jack and be like, harumph, we had such a great experience there, but this has still been really good so far, even though we've just been here for a couple hours. But I'm gonna play a quick game of crib here before we lose the light, and then head to bed.
Good night.
Morning. For breakfast today, I am trying something I found on the internet. So you just take a paper bag and you line the bottom of it with your bacon and maybe try to come up the sides a little bit, and then you crack 2 eggs inside, and we'll fold it over, put it on the fire, and see what our bacon and eggs look like. So I think I'm just going to start with one and see how it goes. Travis is making backup bacon because my idea is taking an awfully long time. Okay, we're gonna see how this turned out. It actually has been quite a while. And they say it should be done when the bacon grease has crept up the sides of the bag. But, oh, it's very dark on the bottom. Oh, it's really smelly. I guess I was waiting to see that the eggs were cooked super well. But now that I see them, they probably would have been done a long time ago. So I could have taken it off several minutes ago. Might not be an internet win today.
Might be an internet flop.
Though I thought the paper bag trick would be fun to try and a hands-off way of cooking, but we are back to using our trusty old cast iron over the fire and making eggs and bacon and toast that way. But Teddy's putting the paper bag to good use now. Yay, good job. Yeah.
Put all the sticks in there.
The water is cool, which I think it is all year. Anytime we've been in the water, it's quite chilly. But we're going to get much more of a beautiful day, so we're going to head out on the paddleboard. We realized we are missing one paddle, but Travis insisted on blowing them both up and thinks he's going to tow me on one, so we'll see how this all goes. Made it! We're attached. Apparently I'm in the front. We came back from the water and Teddy just like instantly wanted a nap. She couldn't even make it through lunch, so I put her down. We just had like some salad and some buns for lunch, and I'm just sitting out here. I've got a cozy blanket, I'm reading a book, and like just as I was reading, I was like taking a minute and listening to the birds, and it is so peaceful here. Like Travis is off visiting with probably the only other person that's left in the campground today, but having a really slow day like this has also just been so nice. Like I brought books on this trip, but I never actually get to read, so this is like super relaxing and nice to be able to be sitting here all cozy in the outdoors, no bugs, reading my book. It's really great. Lunchtime, we're awake. We had a big nap and now we're having some noodles. Dad's getting the little unit ready. We're gonna try a bike ride. So we're gonna try this little gander here from our Two Jack campground. It says 2.2 kilometers, so that might be the whole stretch into Johnson Lake on our bikes. And then we're gonna walk this 2.8 kilometer loop around the lake because we've never done that before. And I also see that the Roam Transit is available, so depending on whether they will take our bike trailer inside of the bus, we might just bus back, or if the bike doesn't seem too bad, we'll just bike back. We're ready to go. It's already after 4, so we're gonna hit the road.
Be back by 7:30.
Okay. That was a really quick and easy downhill bike ride to get into Johnson Lake. We actually somehow had never been here or like paid any attention to it until a couple of winters ago. We had heard about it and we stopped by, obviously when the lake was frozen, and just kind of walked around out on the ice. But this is our first time seeing it in the summer, and it is a popular little spot. It looks like the water must not be too cold because there's a few people in it, but it's really beautiful down here. it to the end of the lake. Lovely little walk through the woods, a little bit of lakeside. I mean, you can see the lake the entire time. Sometimes you're right up to it. So, really nice little spot here. We made the loop. We stopped at a picnic table to have a little snack. We realized we did not bring any money for the bus.
No room transport for us. It's Travis Transport.
But I feel like they wouldn't have really wanted to have our giant stroller in the bus, so we're just gonna go with that it wouldn't have worked anyways.
It only took us 13 minutes to get down here from our
Campground.
So it'll be interesting to see if it takes 27 minutes or 45 minutes to get back. But we'll find out. We'll let you know.
There's a lot of coasting on the way here. We made it up the hills. I wouldn't have been able to do it with the trailer, but Trav did. Exactly 2 hours.
21 minutes to get back up the hills.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. It's funny when you think there's no way you can do something and then
A little over 3 kilometers.
it's not too bad. That was a really fun little outing. Got a fire going. Trav's going to town for a beer run. Teddy's cozy as can be, eating her apple. Okay, we've got a bit of veg here. Just carrot, potatoes, zucchini, some onions, and some spices. Ready to get it on the fire. We've had the veggies on for at least 45 minutes, and the burgers, we put on our leftover bacon from this morning, and some cheese, and I think we've got a meal, so it's time to eat.
Look at that.
I think it turned out better than our brown paper bag this morning.
Lots of bacon, homemade burgers for the win. Here we go. Morning.
How was your night?
Good night.
Good night in the van.
Warm again.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just having a nice morning walk. It's so quiet and peaceful. Lots of people were gone before we even got up. So it's another nice day at the campground. Okay, we've got a breakfast pan on the go here. I had cut up the peppers and onions at home. I cut up the zucchini this morning, and it's just a can of chickpeas and a really nice spice blend, which I also had just brought from home instead of bringing all the spices. And it actually smells delicious. And once this stuff is cooked up a little bit, we'll add in some eggs and have a little breakfast hash. We're just driving up on Lake Minnewanka, which is just past Two Jack Lake. Go on a boat tour. You can rent canoes and kayaks here. And there's some hikes you can do. We're gonna pass up the Lake Minnewanka area for today and see if we can find a couple. I think just on this little drive on the way back towards Banff, there is actually just a couple of short, tiny little hikes that we might stop and do because, well, one of them we've done before and one of them we haven't, I don't think. So we'll check them out and see. So this is a unmarked trailhead, I guess. There's nothing that you can see from the highway, but I was using the All Trails map to let us know that this is the spot, and there are little pullouts. And then we're just gonna go do the Tessa Falls. It's like 1.4 kilometers, supposed to take 30 minutes. So just a short little walk to start our day. First climb of the day. That way. Looks like a little trail right there. Down to the water. We just tumbled down a steep little decline there. Just kidding, we didn't tumble. Made it to the river and have a look up there at the falls. Very pretty. It's not too bad at all. Just not very confident with a bunch of weight on my back, but let's do it. Rocks are beautiful. And just like that, it feels like we are back in civilization after having a couple of days with no cell service and just being outdoors. We decided to hit up Banff. We didn't want to miss out on visiting the town center while we were here, so we thought today would be a good time. So we're gonna pop in, have some lunch, and then get Teddy napping in her stroller, and then maybe just do some shopping and wandering around while she sleeps. We have our vermicelli bowl and a combo for one, and a crepe that Teddy's not eating. Lunch was amazing, and Teddy's sleeping in the stroller, so we are just touring. They've got the main street here closed down to traffic, so we're just walking down the street, ready to do some shopping.
Yeah, we'll do some looking around, see what there is.
To go and find some water somewhere. Maybe we'll go back to Johnson Lake and see if it really is that much warmer, or maybe we'll just head back to where our paddle boards are. We left our paddle boards at the campsite, so that was probably very trusting of us. So hopefully they're still there and we could go back and have a paddle, or like I said, we'll stop and have a swim. We'll see what we decide when we get up there. Okay, we've got a little bit to catch you up on. It's been a couple hours here. And where to begin? So we left you at Banff and we were trying to decide what we were going to do. So we came back to our site. We loaded up one paddleboard, went to Johnson Lake, got there, realized we were missing one of Teddy's shoes, which were last seen on the driver's seat of the van when we were in Banff. So we were heading into Banff to try and find this shoe, and the van started giving trouble. Trav had to pull over into the Cascade Ponds area and do a little bit of maintenance, which he is still doing now. So Teddy and I went down to the water at Cascade Ponds for a little bit while he was working on that. Then we went back to town, found the shoe, and that brings us back to now, I think. So we are back at the site. Trav's been doing some more maintenance on the van, and I'm just getting supper ready. So I'm just making black bean and corn quesadillas. I actually picked up a little package of rice, which I know it's like a kind of a common camping thing, and it's Mexican style, so it should go with our quesadillas. Still so like beautiful and calm out, so maybe we'll have supper and get out on the lake again with paddle boards, but we'll see what this little part of the evening looks like here with supper, and then we'll see what we're up to. But this is our last night here. We're gonna head out tomorrow morning. How's everything tasting, you two?
Really good so far.
Teddy? Is it good? Okay, good.
Okay.
Teddy's heading to the water.
Let's go, Teddy.
Time for an ice bath. Yeah, that's the way to the water.
Let's go.
Good job, let's go. One of my favorite places in Canmore, because we just couldn't do a trip out here without at least one stop in Canmore. It is our very favorite place out here. So we're on our way home today. We stopped at the Rocky Mountain Bagel Company for breakfast and some of their chocolate chip cookies, which are my favorite. And that's going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching our time in Banff. I hope that maybe you learned a little bit about the area or just enjoyed it alongside us. We do have a lot of other videos from the Canmore and Banff area, so I can link those down below. You can check those out. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.